Hello and welcome everybody to the broadcast. We're fixing to get this thing underway here in just a couple seconds. This is going to be the senior high boys B game. Going to be starting here in just a few seconds. We've got about 30 seconds on the clock. I think they may do the national anthem and things, but we're fixing to get this thing underway and get this thing kicked off. Dr. Williams is going to be here to call this game because my voice is given out.
Just in time, 20 seconds.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Awesome, good deal. Yeah, I was telling the people out there that my voice is giving out, so you're going to be leading this charge.
Great.
Hey, last game you called it, you did a good job. So I'm kind of.
That's debatable. Just depends on who you are. But I appreciate it.
You did a good job.
Hopefully Miss Caston will be here in a little bit. She can take over for me because she's a lot more excited than I am.
You do a good job. But I hate this voice. I sound so monotone, and I hate it. All right, I'm going to quit talking. I'm just going to let you lead this.
It looks like it's a Hawaiian theme. I see the student section for Bergman is decked out in their Hawaiian stuff today. So,
yeah, I think you're right. On that. I told them that this is the B game.
The B game, yeah. So we'll get to see some guys that are up-and-comers, right?
Yes.
So going to be a lot of sophomores mixed in with a few juniors and maybe a senior or two.
We're going to see a lot of playing time for what I'm meaning is we're going to see a lot more activity from a lot more players.
And they should be hungry because they hadn't really played the game yet, I don't think.
Nope, they haven't. You're right.
Here we go, tip-off. Tate, Kelly tipping it off, goes to Bergman. Drives, and turnover. Bobcats have the ball. That's Andy Granado, I believe. Adam Brown to Lucas Smith. He drives. Ball to Tate. Tate spins around. Couple moves here. Back out. Uh-oh. It was tipped, so it's not turned over there. It goes across half court, but we get the ball back. Adam Brown traveled to Tate. Doesn't go. Bergman's ball come back down the end. Back out for a three. Doesn't convert. Andy Granado on the rebound. Passes up to Tate. Oh, Lucas, shot block there. Good defense by Bergman. Andy dribbling around. Tate gives him a little pick there. Looking for another pass to Adam Brown. Drives it in for a layup. Good passing on there. Good drive right there. Bergman, should be a charge there. Let's see what call this. No, called a block. I believe is it Lucas or Luke?
Lucas.
That's what I thought. He didn't play last year, and
no.
I know Miss Smith's son.
Yep, Lucas Smith.
Lucas. I was getting right, but then I second guess myself. And then just sometimes when they're called, it might be Lucas on paper. That might not be who they go by, you know? So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, look out, Christian.
We threw it away.
Out for a three for Bergman. He misses. Back up by Bergman. Oh, nice steal by Andy Granado to Christian. Look out, Christian. And then Lucas. Lucas in for a layup here. And in and a foul. And one.
Wow. That was an interesting. That was interesting.
So it should be 4-0 Bobcats and chance for a three-point play right here. See if he can convert. And he doesn't. All right, 2:50 left to play in the first quarter. Bergman passing it around on the perimeter. And good. Bird on three. Now it's 4-3. That's the first points by Bergman. Come on. We've maintained possession right there. Adam Brown to inbound it. Into Andy, back to Adam. Nice pass into Lucas for, didn't convert the layup. Good passing though. Good ball movement. Bergman drives, big guy on the deal. He does not make it. Nice rebound by Christian. Out to Tate, up on the point. Tate drives a little bit, looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets it to Andy. Got a foul on Bergman here. Got a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. 4-3 Bobcats. We have who's this coming in? Is that Timothy Martin?
Yeah,
Timothy Martin looks like. He didn't. He came in for a second, then got taken back out. Had a necklace on, so. Tate has ball over to Adam Brown. He looks for a three. Goes up, back out to Tate. Tate drives in, nice pass. Didn't convert there. Christian on his own rebound, gets it, puts it in. 63 Bobcats. 50-something seconds left to play. Driving and layup, doesn't make the layup. Andy Granado on the rebound. Doesn't get it to go. Bergman down the floor. Dish it out for three. No good. Rebound Tate, Kelly. Out to Adam Brown, bring it down the court. Pushes up into Tate. Tate drives it a little bit. Out to Lucas Smith for a three. No good. Bergman with the ball with 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Looks for a three. Passes. Bergman's passing around, trying to drive. And nice block by Christian. And that's it for first quarter. 63 Bobcats.
Bobcats doing a good job offensively and defensively too.
Yeah, more defensively. Bergman's shot a lot, but they hadn't made a whole lot. I would say we hadn't shot a whole lot from the three-point line, but we've taken them to the goal and either trying to draw a foul or they're just not following some of them, but we have good ball movement. That's what you want to see, especially first game of the year.
Yeah.
And maybe for both these teams, I don't know. So.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. I'm really curious to see their senior high boys play. Heard they're pretty good, but we're good too. So.
Heard that as well.
Now their senior high girls, they're at a whole nother level.
Okay.
They have not missed a game. They have not lost a game.
For you guys at home, when you come into the gym, there's a banner out on the front of the gym. It's almost as big as the gym. It's about half the size of a gym.
Yes.
With their state championship girls. So they are definitely
they're 43-0.
They was 43-0 and won the state championship last year. So
now, not saying our Bobcats can't take them down.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It'll be an interesting game.
It will be
interesting. Maybe they don't have everybody back from last year. Maybe they graduated them all, Blaze. So you never know.
It's true. That's true.
All right, so we got some new Bobcats in. Let's see if we got Kanan Horton in. He's got the ball right now. Timothy Martin sets a pick for him. Goes off foot of Bergman, looks like, rolls out of bounds. Let's see. And we still have Andy Granado, Christian still in, and Tate Kelly still in. Up top to Christian. Out to Timothy Martin. Looks for a pass there. Gets it to Andy. Andy taking the ball over to Timothy Martin. Timothy Martin drives. Good ball movement there. And rebound by Tate Kelly. Can he put it back up? Christian gets the ball, puts it back up, and in. 8-3 Bobcats. Bergman brings it up, looking for somewhere to pass the ball, drive. They pass it around the perimeter. Doing some movement right here, but just can't get the ball on anybody. We'll drive right here, and we've got a foul probably on Timothy Martin there on the shot, so he'll shoot 2 here. About 4:20 left to play in the second quarter here. Call on Christian? Okay. Misses the first one.
Their bench is not near the numbers of the
Yeah, we're looking at the bench. I don't know if they're guys sitting on the bench or they're starters, or maybe they don't have their starters in right now. Maybe those are just backups for the B team. Anyway, Christian drove it in and got a foul on the play and scored on the play, so it should be a 3-point play right here if we can convert. And he does. Nothing but net. 11-4 Bobcats. And drive. Bergman drives, doesn't convert. Pass it down the floor. Timothy Martin, and he gets the ball. All right, inbounds for Bobcats. Andy to Tate. Andy drives the ball, pulls up. Oh, in and out. Thought that was going. And turn around. They're coming down quick. Bergman drives, does not convert. .240 left to play in the first quarter. And looks like Adam Brown is back in. And Adam Harris is now in the game. Oh, Cash Cox as well. So we've got 4 new Bobcats in the game. And Adam Harris drives and gets a foul, so he'll go to the line for 2. 11-4 to Bobcats, about 2:20 to play in the second quarter. Misses the first one. And Matthew Horton in the game. Who's he going to get? He can get Keenan out. Makes the second one. 12-4 Bobcats. Bergman bringing it up the court. 3-pointer here. Does not convert. And Bobcat ball. Stepped on the out of bounds, I believe.
It was a good effort, though.
It was a good effort.
Just didn't work out.
Timothy Martin inbound to Adam Brown. Adam Brown bringing it down the court. Got some resistance at the half court, but nice ball handling. Cash Cox on 2. Doesn't convert. Bergman rebounds. Bring it back down the court. With 1:07 left to play in the second quarter. Goes up for a shot. Does not make it. They get the rebound. And does not make it. Timothy Martin's got it out to Adam Harris. Adam Harris bringing it down the court now. Over to Matthew Horton. Over to Timothy Martin, who takes it in for a shot, does not get the call on the foul. Bergman's got it dribbling around, passing, and converts. 12-6 Bobcats. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter, in the first half. Adam Brown bringing it around, passing it out to Timothy Martin, who shoots it for a 3. Does not deal, but we had the rebound there, and they just hit us, and went out of bounds. 13 seconds left. 10, 9, 8. They quick three-pointer does not convert. Might get one more shot off. 3 seconds. Nice ball movement, layup, and scores. Right at the buzzer. Adam Brown on putback. Did they give us the points there?
Yeah, they did.
I thought it was already 14.
Nope.
Then okay, 14-6 Bobcats. I didn't want
We
to give
got it. All right, you want to take a break for a minute?
We'll take a break. We'll be
All
back
right.
with you in about 3 minutes.
Marshall Sports Network.
All right, we're back. Bergman's going to inbound the ball. Be their ball coming down the court. The Bobcats in, or Kanan Horton's back in the ball game. Oh, nice block by Kanan Horton there. Down to Matthew Horton. Over to Adam Harris, who takes it in for the easy layup. 16-6 Bobcats. Also got Adam Brown, Cash Cox. I think I already said Matthew Horton, Kanan Horton, and Adam Harris. Like a walk there. Too many steps. All right. 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Kanan drives in, kicks out, nobody there. Berman drives in, kicks it back out, throwing it around the perimeter here. Decides to drive in, takes it in for a layup, misses layup. Bergman gets a rebound, shoots a three, no good. Back up, no good. Matthew Horton on the rebound. Pass off to Kanan. Horton. Inside of Cash Cox. Bergman gets the ball on the pass. And driving it down. Looks somebody wide open down underneath. Does not take the shot. Kicks it out instead. Back to him again. Now he takes it and gets it. He was wide open twice that time. 16-8. Nice pass by Cash Cox into Adam Brown for the take in and a foul. (18-8) Bobcats. Chance for to convert on a three-point play right here. Adam Brown to the line. Tate Kelly back in the game along with Misha. And I'm not going to pretend I know Misha's last name. And if I did, I probably wouldn't be able to pronounce it. But he is a tall fella from a foreign country. I think, where is he from? Germany. Germany, that's right. So Misha is probably about 6'6". He's a tall guy. Berman drives in, gets fouled. We made the made the free throw a while ago, so it's 19-8. But Berman shooting two right here with 2:40 left to play in the third quarter. Misses the first one. Sub in. Andy Granado back in for Kanan Horton. Berger makes the second one. 19-9. Andy Granado has the ball, dribbling in after Tate Kelly. Well, Tate just got pushed right there. Nothing called. Berman trying to put it back in and getting their own rebounds. They get fouled though. And they'll go back out to the line again for two shots. Makes the first one, 19-10. Gonna sub Timothy Martin in for Adam Brown. Berman gets a rebound again. Misha gets a rebound, it gets taken away. It's a jump ball, Bobcat ball. 19-10 Bobcats. Andy Granado bring it down the court. Over to Tate Kelly. Tate looking for somebody to pass it off to. Nice pass into Matthew Horton. Oh, he misses a layup. Bergman with the ball coming down the other side. Looks for a three. Bergman keeps going around looking for a three to shoot. Finally gets one and converts. 19-13 Bobcats. After Matthew Horton takes it in, and it goes. 21-13 Bobcats with 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Trying to get some better defense here. Kicks it out for another three. Misses. They're not getting the rebounds. They put it back up in for an easy layup. 21-15 Bobcats into third quarter.
We have to get our rebounds. No doubt about that.
Need some rebounds, that's for sure. All right, back on. All right, fourth quarter here, and Bobcats, I'll call it the junior varsity team. Bergman drives, pass out, he drives, and does not convert. We get a rebound, Tate Kelly with a rebound. Out to Andy Granado, down to Timothy Martin. He takes it in for the shot and does not convert. Bergman's got the rebound here, bringing it down court, handling the ball. Oh, nice take by Bergman there. I don't know who that guy is, but that was pretty good. Oh, almost turned it over here. Timothy Martin bringing it down now, looking for somebody to dish it off to. Gets it to Andy Granado, who fakes and takes it in for a layup. Easy layup. 23-17 Bobcats with 5 minutes to play in a game. Bergman fakes it, takes it in for a drive. Does not convert. Andy Granado on the rebound. A little bit too far in front of Matthew Horton. And we got some changes here. Lucas Smith checking back in. Oh, get in, Lucas, for Andy Granado. Misha covering. Yeah, he's trying to, and he makes it in. Take Kelly over to Timothy Martin. And he makes it. 3, Timothy Smith. All right, got a timeout here. Think about Bergman, call a timeout. 26-19 Bobcats. All right, 4 minutes left to play. Should be Bobcat ball. No, Bergman ball, sorry. We just made that 3. Here we'll go. Bergman bring it down the court. Bergman looking to take it inside. They give it up to Misha. Misha takes it in and takes to the goal. He doesn't convert. Oh. Bergman threw it away, so it'll be Bobcat ball again. Timothy Martin again, misses this one. Can't get the rebound. Lucas Smith on the rebound. Passes over to Tate down the court. Can Tate convert here? Oh, he got blocked. No call. All the way down the court. Misha contest. Lucas Smith with the rebound. Back down to Timothy Martin. Timothy Martin takes it himself and converts with a foul. 2:50 left to play in the half. Should be 28-19. And a chance for a three-point play. They didn't give us points. I thought we already had 26 on the three-pointer. Misses the. We didn't get the points there. Blaze, I don't know what's going on. Oh. No call, no foul. There it is. They finally put 28 up there. 2:20 to play in the game. Adam Harris back in the game. Timothy Martin goes out. like a carry maybe. 2 minutes left to play. 28-19 Bobcats. Bergman passing around, takes it in for it. Oh, nice pass by them. Does not convert though. Put it back up and converts on that one. Adam Harris bringing down the court, down to Christian. Adam Harris shoots a three. Does not make it. Bobcats in control inbound right here, 28-21. Bobcats. About a minute left to play here. Inbound to Cash Cox. Cash looks to take it in. Pass out to Adam Harris. Gets stolen from Adam. Bergman brings it down. And it converts. 50 seconds left to the play in the game. 28-23. Kanan Horton had on his ball. We got timeout, Bobcats. 50 seconds left to play. All right, we called timeout, but he don't really need a timeout. He just wants to stop the clock, I guess. Get some people switched in and out. Oh, we got Hugo in. He had to get Hugo in the game. Hugo hadn't played any yet. Hugo was quite the football star. So it's been nice to see him on some action in some basketball. Got a charge on Adam Harris. Hugo played rugby, I believe, where he's from. He could definitely tackle. He showed some of our guys how to tackle in football this year. Adam Harris, Cash Cox down. Hugo's wide open. Oh, get it to him. Oh, Hugo was wide open for a layup. Overthrew him. Hugo covering. And Bergman dribbles off his foot out of bounds. It'll be Bobcat ball. 28-23, 19 seconds left to play. They're pressing right here. Somebody come get the ball. We'll get it. Bergman comes up with the ball. Press successful. Tries to pass around, gets the ball in, and scores. 28-25. Wow, that was a hard foul there. 28-25. Bobcats. That was a hard foul. They're having trouble getting in. They're pressing now. Coach Smith calls timeout. He'll set up an inbound right here to make sure we come away with a victory on this ball game right here. It's been one-sided the whole time, and now right here at the end it's a close ball game. 28-25, Bobcats. Yeah, see that. Got about 7 seconds left to play when we resume play here. So it'd be interesting what Coach Smith draws up right here. We don't need a shot to win. We need to maintain control of the ball and keep it away from Bergman. 7.5 seconds left to play. Kenan Horton's going to pass it in. Same Bobcats on the floor. We're looking for somebody. Gives it back to Bergman. Shoots a three. Converts. Shoot it. Tie ball game. Wow, what an ending there. So I don't know if they'll play extra or this is it. All right, we're going into overtime. 2 minutes. 2-minute overtime. And it looks like your starters are checking back into the ball game, I believe. Christian, Andy Granado, Adam Brown, Timothy Smith, and Tate Kelly. I'm not sure if that's who started, but some of them were. Tip off again. Bergman comes down with a first possession. Bring it down the court. Looking to drive, and he does. Miss it. Andy Granado on the rebound. Christian, bring it down. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Oh, dribbles off his leg. Bergman comes up with the ball. Looking for an easy layup. And converts. They called timeout as soon as they scored the basket. Oh, that's it. First basket win. That's it. We don't play anymore. First basket won.
I've never seen that before.
No, it's a JV B game.
That was different.
So Bobcats go down on that one 30-28. In very dramatic style for Bergman. We'll see you at the girls' game.
we're on now.
All right, we're at the Bergman. They called it the Panther Palace. Introducing the Bergman Lady Panthers. They've already introduced the Marshall Lady Bobcats. Tonight we're going to be playing without number 15, Audrey Blair. She's hurt her ankle. She's kind of saving herself for what's to come the rest of the week. So starting for the Marshall Bobcats will be Zoe Watts, Anna Spurlock, Sarah Basinger, Michaela Blair, and Anna Jane Ragland. We're going to be facing the reigning 3A champions for ladies basketball. And led by number 12, Maddie Holt, who was the most valuable player last year in the 3A state championship. So we're ready to get this started. Last night we kind of bummed it around. We couldn't hit our shots like we normally do. Kind of got the same effect on one end tonight. It's that empty space, and that empty space without that wall behind it kind of messes with your perception. I talked to one of the Blair girls last night, and they said it's definitely much harder to shoot in the Clinton Gymnasium. So getting ready for tip-off here. Blaze has kind of got a sore throat over there. He's talking minimally.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily, my throat's not sore anymore. It's just I don't have a voice.
It hurts to talk when you don't have a voice.
Oh, man.
All right. And the band is in the house. All right, let's get this thing started. Bergman's going to control the tip. Maddie Holt's going to bring it across the timeline. They're going to work it around. Bobcats in a 1-2-2 zone. Down to Maddie Holt in the corner. She looks at the three. Up. Going to work it around. Back to Maddie Holt. She launches a three, and in it goes. Bergman takes off the lead, and they're going to bring a press, a 2-2-1 press. They're already going to steal the ball, but Anna Jane Ragland's going to steal it back from them. She's going to head to the Bobcat end of the floor. Work it across. They're trying to trap her up. Yeah, we have a 10-second call. Wasn't real sure that the 10-second call still existed in high school, senior high basketball with the shot clock, but there's the answer to that. Yes, it does. Lady Panthers control the ball. They're going to bring it to the top of the key, over to the left side, down to Maddie Holt, and back around. Bobcats are in a 1-2-2 zone defense. They're going to, Lady Panthers just working it around, trying to break into the middle, working it to the outside, trying to get a three-point shot. Bergman has been one to always have a good three-point shooter. Maddie Holt shoots again, and it's good. Two threes tonight for Maddie Holt. Bobcats break the press. Michaela going in strong for a layup. She was blocked by Lady Panther, number 20. We don't have a roster tonight. So Michaela Blair is going to go to the free throw line for two. The first one's up, and it bounces off just the front of the rim. Panthers in the lead, 6-0. Michaela's going to have another one. She launches it, and it goes in, 6-1. Bergman Panthers on top. They're going to bring the ball up the top of the court, uncontested, drive to the middle, try to get it to Maddie Holt, working it around the three. It's at the top of the key. Back to Maddie. She's driving to the middle. She's going to kick it out on the left side. A cross-court pass to number 10. She launches a three. She misses. Anna Jane goes for the rebound, or Anna Grace goes for the rebound. It's knocked out of her hands. Anna Jane has it. She's going to drive to the other end, and she's going to be called for a charge. First foul on the Bobcats, first foul on Anna Jane Ragland. Lady Panthers bringing it up the court. Maddie Holt in control of the ball up at the top of the key. Working it around. They do have a post inside, but they're basically working it around the three, trying to get Maddie Holt open on a three-point shot. They've got it in the middle. They're going to put it on the line. They drive, they shoot, they score. Bringing the 2-2-1 press. Michaela's looking for some help. She finds Anna Jane. Anna Jane's met with the Panther. They're called for a foul. Second one tonight on the Lady Panthers. First one on number 20. Sarah Basinger inbounds, but she ends up throwing the ball away there. So the Lady Panthers are going to control the ball underneath their bucket. Scores 8-1. They've hit 2 threes and a 2. And they score again. Bergman has stolen the ball from the Lady Cats, and they put it up again. Score is 12-1. Bobcats struggling getting it across the court. Anna Jane finds Michaela. Michaela drives and kicks it out to Zoe. Zoe back to Anna Jane. Working it around. Sarah Basinger has it in the right corner. To Zoe. Zoe sees Anna Grace Spurlock inside. She drives, does a hook, and that's good for 2. Great move by Anna Grace Spurlock. Bergman quickly gets it across the timeline. They're going to drive to the middle, shoot a quick jumper, and it's in. Bergman has stolen it from the Lady Cats, and they're going to lay it back up. The score is quickly 16-3. And Josh Ballard wants a timeout. I'm trying to find a roster for the Bergman Lady Panthers. Well, Blaze, that snow last night was anticlimactic. We kind of had a big deal going.
It was more of an elevation snow is what we call it.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I'm hoarse.
That
because
might
I
be.
did do some coverage last night on the Blizzard and Blaze weather page.
That
And
might be it.
That might be it. I'm not sure. But I didn't sound like this morning. So here in the last hour or so, my voice is just, it's given out. But we've covered so many games. It's tired.
Well, I went to bed. There was snow on the ground. We got the call that there would be no school at Searcy County.
But we still had to go to work.
Teachers and staff had to come in. But when we woke up, there was nothing there. Lady Bobcats are trying to get the ball across the timeline. Anna Jane has it. She's being trapped by 2 Bergman Panthers. She finds Hadley Horton. Hadley finds Anna Grace. We're going to get it across the timeline. Oh, Anna Grace struggling to control the ball. She's going to be called for a walk. 4:29 left to go in the quarter. Bergman working it around. They miss the shot. Michaela gets the rebound. She's going to drive it down the other way. She's on the left side. She's in the corner. She finds Zoe Watts. We're going to work it around. Anna Jane launches a 3. Little far. It hits the front of the rim. Comes off in the hands of a Bergman Lady Panther. They're going to launch a 3. And it doesn't hit anything, just space. So the ball is going to belong to the Lady Bobcats. Bergman Panthers on top 16-3, continuing their press. Hadley Horton into Anna Jane Ragland. Anna's looking. She takes a bounce back to Hadley. Hadley's coming up the right side. She finds Anna Grace. There's Zoe loose. Zoe has a layup. She goes in, and she's fouled by the Lady Panthers. Zoe shoots the first one. It's good. The score is 16-4. Second one comes off into the hands of the Lady Panthers. They're driving. They find someone open in the corner. They shoot and miss, battle for the rebound. It's going to come away in the hands of Michaela Blair. She's going to drive down the right side. She's looking. She sees Anna Grace a little bit late. Bergman Panthers able to jump in there and intercept the pass. They're going to head their direction. Maddie Holt's going to launch a three from the right corner, and it's good. 19-4 in favor of Bergman. Bobcats with the ball, bringing it up against the Bergman press. Hadley Horton tries to make a pass to Anna Jane Ragland. It's tapped by the Bergman Lady Panthers, so the ball's going to remain with the Lady Bobcats. Bergman playing very aggressive defense, trying to steal the ball from Anna Jane Ragland. It goes out of bounds, so it still remains with the Lady Cats. Anna Ragland, Michaela to Anna, back to Michaela. Michaela finds Zoe cut in the middle. Hadley ends up with it. Zoe set the three, back to Hadley. Hadley looking for Michaela, a little bit slow. Bergman Panthers are able to anticipate that pass and break into the middle and retrieve that. They pass the ball on down the line for a fast break. Maddie Hope goes up for a layup. Bobcats back with the ball, being heavily guarded by the Bergman Lady Panthers. Maddie Hope goes up for a left side layup, and she's fouled by Michaela Blair. Sarah Basinger's waiting over at the scorer's table to go into the game. 2:32 left to go in the first quarter. The score's 21-4. Maddie Holt at the line. First one's up, and it rolls off. Lady Bobcat cheerleaders in the house. You can hear them really well down there cheering the team on. Second one up, and it's good. Scores 22-4. Bobcats with the ball, trying to bring it down their way. And Michaela tries to hit Anna Grace, but the Bergman Panthers are able to anticipate our passes and steal it and go in for a left-handed layup. We're really telegraphing within our face exactly what we're going to do with that ball. But, again, Bergman Lady Panthers were the champions for 3A last year, so this is not going to be an easy game for the Bobcats. Bobcats were fouled, and the ball's going to remain with them. Bergman was able to make a steal into Maddie Holt and a layup. Michaela's going to take off with it. She's going to try to throw it ahead of Anna Grace. Anna takes off for it, but it's just too much, and it rolls out of bounds. Into the ballgame, Sarah Evans and Hadley Horton for Michaela Blair and Anna Jane Ragland. Bergman Lady Panthers inbounds the ball. 26-4, minute 53 left to go. Sarah almost gets herself a steal. Bergman working it around the three-point line. Hit it down into the right corner, back up to the top, just working it back and forth. They find an open place in the left-hand corner. They shoot, they miss, but they come away with the rebound. Going to work it back around. Maddie Holt's going to drive to the middle, goes up for the bucket, and it's good. 28-4, Bergman Lady Panthers on top. Sarah Basinger with the ball. She's trapped by two Panthers. They steal it. They shoot a three. And it's 31-4. We haven't even finished the first quarter. Sarah Basinger decides just to take the ball by herself. She's met with a block. No, they're going to call Sarah for the charge. They're going to say that the Bergman Lady Panther was still and set before Sarah got there. So, well, did they call a charge or just a walk? Yeah, charge on Sarah Basinger. Bergman Panthers working it around. Maddie Holt shoots from the corner three, and it's good. Bergman has dropped their press. They're 30 points ahead, so they're setting back in just their zone defense. Well, actually, they're in a man-to-man. It's almost a matchup zone. Zoe thinks about taking a three. She's going to work it to Sarah Evans. To Sarah Basinger. Sarah Basinger is going to try to take the baseline, decides that's not a good idea, gets it into Anna Grace. She's going to pop it back to Zoe, who gets it to Sarah Basinger. Sarah Basinger launches a three, and it's good. 34-7. 13 seconds left to go in the quarter. Over to Maddie Hope, back to the top, driving to the middle. Going to kick it out on the right side. It's in the right corner. Back at the top of the key. Maddie Holt over to the left corner, or left top. And the Bergman Lady Panthers sink that shot. The score going into the first quarter, 37-7. Not an easy first quarter at all. Not a happy first quarter for the Lady Bobcats, Blaze.
No, definitely not at all.
Got a lot
Wow.
to face with the experience of and the tradition that Bergman brings to the house. You can just see all the banners around. They were fierce competitors back in the early 2000s. Always putting a good team on the floor. And Coach Haliska has done it again. He's got a very good team to put out there on the floor. Lady Bobcats kind of hurting a little bit without Audrey Blair, but we could I guess we must be saving her for what's to come Thursday and Friday.
We are. I talked to Coach Ballard earlier about that, and he said that Audrey was going to be out. She's got an ankle issue, and said that he was saving her for the Thursday game. You're right.
Good.
Is Fridays at conference?
No, conference, it's not. We haven't started conference play yet. We will be traveling to Mountain View.
Is that conference though?
No.
No.
No, Mountain View's in 3A and we're 2A. In the past, Mountain View was a conference game.
Okay.
Ball's going to belong to the Lady Bobcats. Michaela's over here to take it out of bounds into Anna Jane. Anna Jane's going to work it around. She's looking over to Sarah Basinger. Sarah Basinger back to Michaela. Anna Grace trying to set a screen. Michaela coming back right. She gives it to Anna Jane. She shoots and misses. It's going to struggle for the ball. Anna Grace comes away with it. She tries to pass it to Zoe, and there's a Bergman Lady Panther in the way that's going to take it and head the other direction. Bergman working the ball around the key, setting screens, much similar to what the Lady Cats were doing. Out to Maddie Holt. That's the first one I remember her missing. They're going to call a tie ball, and the ball's going to belong to the Bergman Panthers. On the floor for the Bobcats, Michaela, Anna Grace Spurlock, Sarah Basinger, Anna Jane Ragland, and Zoe Watts. They're able to lob it in and hit the two. Soft jumper, 39-7. 32-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Michaela with it on the right side. She's looking. She's going to take her step. She misses. Ball ends up out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Lady Panthers. I believe they've burnt the popcorn, Blaze. Appreciate Dr. Williams stepping in up the B game. He did a great job. Bergman Lady Panthers working it around. Bobcats playing some good defense right now. They're covering their man. Sinking to the middle. Not letting them have anything. Great defense by the Bobcats. However, Maddie Holt shoots. She misses. But Bergman's just got a little more pizzazz in their step, and they're able to get to that rebound and take it back. They're working it around, trying to drive to the middle, kick it out. Drive and dish. Oh, and Anna Spurlock ends up with that steal. It just bounces right in her hands. Sarah Basinger going to take the baseline. She's going to turn, look for someone to throw it to. She's kind of trapped up. Michaela goes for the break, but it hits her feet and bounces into the hands of a Lady Panther. Oh, and the Lady Panthers are going to throw it out of bounds. Anna Jane and Michaela's going to bring the ball up. 39-7, 5:56. Anna Jane on the right side. She's looking inside to Anna Grace. Anna sees Sarah Basinger cutting baseline. Sarah puts it in, easy does it. 39-9. 5:43 left to go in the half. Bergman over on the left corner shoots a three, and in it goes. Bobcats taking it the other direction. Anna Jane looking Down to Sarah Basinger in the corner, in the right corner, trying to get it to Anna Grace. Anna Jane comes around. She's got the ball on the right side. She's going to work it to the left to Michaela. Michaela's going to drive left, try to come back right. She's stopped. Anna Jane's driving left, thinks about shooting a three. Michaela ends up with it, but she double dribbles. Ball's going to belong to the Lady Panthers. 5:09 left to go in the half. Lady Panthers get it across the timeline. They're going to work it to the right side, up to the top of the key, over to the left to Maddie Holt. She's going to be heavily guarded by Anna Jane Ragland. Sarah Basinger on the ball, but that player's going to cut to the middle. Maddie Holt has it back in her hands. She's going to drive to the middle, and she misses the front by the front of the basket. It just rolls into the hands of Hadley Horton. Hadley into Anna Grace. Anna's driving. She's going to do a hook shot, and she's going to be fouled by number 13. Anna Grace at the free throw line. First one's up, and it's no good. Second one, up and it rolls out. Score still 42-9 in favor of the Lady Panthers. Panthers working it around. Passing, quick passes. They shoot. It comes off into the hands of Sarah Basinger. She's got a Wolf trailing after her, but she's able to get that turned around and keep in possession of the ball. She passes out to Zoe, over to Anna Jane. Anna Jane drives and tries to cut back. Players in her way. Sarah has it on the right corner. She drives. Oh, she drags her foot. I believe we get away with a walk right there, folks. Anna Jane to Hadley. Hadley tries to go to Zoe. Zoe was thinking about setting a screen into Anna Grace. She's trying to drive left. She just shoots. No, it doesn't connect, and no foul is called. Anna Grace was kind of hoping to draw that foul right there. Lady Panthers going their direction. They're going to walk it on up. Over on the left side, they're passing and cutting. Looks like they're trying to set someone up for the perfect three with the cut, hoping the defender gets lost when they go to cut. Maddie Holt drives to the middle, lays it up and in. Bobcats on the attack. Sarah Basinger thinks about taking a three. Then she drives the baseline, turns around, shoots. It rolls off. Anna Grace is able to save it. She kicks it out to Hadley. Hadley drives to the middle, over to Sarah Basinger. Sarah's going to drive and spin, go up. Oh, they're going to get her called for a walk. She started to go up for a right-hand layup, changed her mind, and that caused her to travel with the basketball. Sarah Evans into the ball game, along with Michaela Blair, who's been getting a needed rest. Out goes Anna Grace Spurlock and Anna Jane Ragland. So now instead of two Annas, we have two Sarahs. Bergman on their end of the court. Up at the top of the key. They're real spread out. Bobcats doing a good job keeping that middle attacked. They're coming into the middle, and they're just too – after I say they were doing a good job, that player is just too much for the Bobcats. She's able to lay it right up. Very good player, number 13. Michaela to Sarah Evans, into Michaela and back to Sarah Evans. Sarah Basinger, she lobs it to Hadley. Good play. Hadley shoots. It doesn't connect, but it was a good thought they had going on. Bergman working it around. Shoot from the right corner, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Lady Bobcats. Michaela's going to inbounds it to Sarah Basinger and back to Michaela. Michaela's going to walk it on up. She's looking around, thinking about driving to the middle, going for a right-hand layup. She shoots. She misses. I think she was kind of hoping to have contact, but they didn't. Bergman has it in their end of the floor. They're going to shoot from the left corner, and it's good. Another three. 49-9. Minute 47 left to go into half. Sarah Basinger bringing the ball down. She's going to drive left, and she just, I don't know what kind of shot that was. She was just hoping she'd get fouled. Reminded me of an old-fashioned granny shot. She just undercut it. But she's going to the line for two, so it worked out for her.
I mean, whatever works, works.
Yeah. She got a foul on number 2, her first one. Sarah Basinger's first shot's up, and it's good. 49-10, a minute 37 left to go in the half. One thing about this game, every Lady Bobcat has gotten to play tonight. Those tight ones, it's hard to get everybody in, and we've already seen every girl get to play. Second one is up for Sarah Basinger. It's missed. Bergman's going to bring it down, work it around, pass it and cut, pass and cut. Swapping places. Working, trying to get something to happen down low. They thought they had a shot. They kick it back. Maddie Holt's going to drive to the middle. She's going to lay it up rather easily. Bobcats going to go back their direction. 51-10, minute 4. Michaela's going to come right. She kicks it to Sarah Evans, who also turns and goes back right. Inside to Michaela. Michaela's going to try to drive to the middle. Her shot comes off. Lady Panthers going to head their direction. Over on the right side. Coming to the top of the key. They're passing and trading places this time. Rather than cutting, pass and trade places. Cut if you see an open spot. Number 15 ends up with the ball on the inside, and she tries to drive to the bucket, and she is fouled, I believe, by Michaela Blair. That's going to be her second. 14 fouls on the Bobcats, but it was a shooting foul, so she's going to get to shoot 2. First one's up and no good. .3 in the half. Second one's up, and it's good. 52-10. Lady Bobcat's going to control the ball. Going to be able to bring it down without a press. Michaela driven with the ball a little bit out in front of her. She drives to the bucket. She misses. It's going to come away in the hands of the Lady Panthers. They're going to drive to the other end. They have 20 seconds to make something happen. They find a player down low, but she kicks it back out. They're going to bring it out and let some time click away and have the last possession of the half. When we come back from the half, the ball's going to belong to the Lady Bobcats. There's 3 seconds on the clock. We're heading that way. Sarah's got enough time to launch a 3. She hits the rim, and it rolls out. So we're going into half 52-10. And our Bobcat boys are going to take the court and do some warming up. Blaze, how you feeling over there?
Doing good, except for my voice.
It hurts so badly when you try to strain those vocal cords to get some good things out. But I see you're drinking a lot of water.
I'm down. This will be my second bottle.
That's good for us. Keep those cords lubricated.
My only complaint about this place is they don't have any Sprite.
They don't have Sprite.
They do not have Sprite. I was like, oh, come on.
That would make you feel better?
Well, it's easier on your voice.
Oh, okay.
Because of the lemon.
All right.
In it.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm looking for an excited end of the night contest. Earlier we had a varsity game, and we led the whole time of the varsity until the very end, and Bergman was able to tie it up. They put 2 minutes on the clock, but the 2 minutes were irrelevant because the goal of the game was whoever scored in overtime first wins. Bobcats controlled the possession, had the opportunity to score first, but Bergman ends up scoring first, so they win the junior varsity game. But the varsity game is still to come, and I'm excited about it.
Their band is awesome.
Another good band that we're getting to hear play.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good game right here. I'm super excited.
You sound more like your dad with this coarse voice plays.
Yeah. I don't have my radio normal voice. It's so monotone.
Well,
I hate it.
that's what happens. Why don't we rest our ears and rest your voice
All right.
and take a break and just listen and enjoy the Bergman Band?
All right, I'll keep the mics up so you can hear. So, or you want me to kill it?
Yeah, just
All right.
sometimes these things get to hurting my ears.
I got you. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Bobcat back in action. Bobcats control the ball. Michaela out to Anna Jane. Over to Zoe. We're running in our motion. Michaela cut to the middle to Sarah Basinger, and we end up with it out of bounds. It's going to go the other direction. No, Blaze, it's not going to be running. That'll have to wait till the fourth quarter. Bergman inbounds the ball. They're going to kind of gently walk it up to the three-point line, work it around through their passes. They're running a high-low post, just working around their passes, looking for anything on the inside. Going to cross-court pass to the left corner, back up to the top, going inside, back out to the left corner. It's going to go in. It misses into the hands of Michaela Blair. She's going to drive hard. She finds Anna Jane Ragland. She passes, and she's going to shoot a short 15-foot jumper, and it's good for two. 52-12, favor of the Lady Cats. Bergman not trying to do anything big, just work that ball around, looking at their high-low post. Maddie Hope going to drive left. Anna Grace is able to stop her. She's looking for her teammates. Down in the right corner, looking inside to number 13. She shoots and misses. She gets her own rebound. She goes back up. She misses again. Bobcats had their hands on it, but they let it slip through, and it winds up in the hands of the Bergman Panthers. They're going to kick it back out at the top of the key and start back over with their gentle passing. 23 seconds left on the clock. Inside to Maddie Holt. She's going to work it big, and she's going to lay it off the glass. Left-hand layup. Laid off the glass in, 54-12. 6:23 left to go in the third quarter. Bobcats in a motion offense. Bergman in a man-to-man. Doing some cutting and passing. Anna Jane comes to the left side. She turns back right and then continues left. Sarah Basinger is going to try to drive to the middle. Bergman Panther gets their hands on it, and the ball rolls out of bounds off of Sarah's feet, and it's going to belong to the Lady Panthers. Heading to the Lady Panthers end of the court. They're just going to work it around, looking for things, swapping high post, just trading positions. High post to the top of the key, over to the corner, looking inside. Number 10 is going to go in. She's going to turn, pull it back out, go to work again. Inside to Maddie Holt. She finds someone on the baseline. They shoot up and good. 56-12, 5:29 left to go in the third quarter. Bobcats in their motion game. Michaela has it. She turns, stolen by Maddie Holt. They're going to head the other direction, working it around, give and go offense, setting the screen. Maddie Holt's going to shoot from the corner, and that's going to be good. 59-12. Anna Ragland with the ball. Michaela cuts back door. She's going to try to make something of it. Tries to do a backwards layup. She's fouled by number 10. She's going to go to the line for a two-shot foul. First one's up, and it comes off the front of the rim. Hadley Horton into the ball game for Sarah Basinger. Michaela's got the ball at the free throw line again. She's going to shoot, and it goes in. So the score is 59-13. 4:44 left to go in third quarter. Bergman Panthers with the ball on their end. They work it to the left side, bring it to the top of the key. Give and cut. Give and cut. Michaela Blair comes away with a rebound. She brings it down. She finds Anna Grace on the inside. Anna kicks it out to Zoe. Back into Anna Grace. She's going to try to drive right. Went up, but number 12, Maddie Holt, was there to block. It goes out of bounds, so the ball's going to remain with the Marshall Lady Bobcats. Out to Anna Jane no, that's Hadley Horton. I just saw red hair, Blaze. Anna Grace has it. She's going to try to do a move. Oh, it was a beautiful move. It just rolled right off.
close.
Into the hands of the Bergman Panthers. Bergman working it around. Number 12, Maddie Holt, pops a three.
I'm telling you one thing. She is an excellent three-point shooter.
That could explain why she signed with Harding just last week.
She signed with Harding?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Anna Ragland tries to make something of it. It doesn't hit the goal. It comes into the hands of Maddie Holt. She's going to go the other direction. Working. She's going to pass to the left and go. Looking to work it around, looking inside, working it around. Not going to take anything they don't know is going to connect. Oh! Bobcats causes them to make a mistake. They're driving to the middle. Number 13 was expecting someone to be there to receive her pass, and she just ends up throwing it right out of bounds. So the Bobcats are going to have it going the other direction. Anna Jane to Hadley. Hadley looking into Anna Grace. That was a good place. If they had just lobbed it a little bit harder over, she'd have had that free layup. Hadley back to Anna Jane at the top. Anna Grace setting the screen. She rolls. Anna Jane shoots the three. It comes off into the hands of a Bergman Panther. 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. 62-13. They're going to launch a three, and it's going to go in. It's just like they can't miss on these threes.
I don't think they can.
Probably seeing some of the highest shooting percentage we've seen thus far in the season. This is just our fourth ball game, but excellent shooting by the Lady Panthers. That three in the left corner's up by Maddie Holton. It's good. Bobcat's going to bring it up.
Might as well just call this game the three game.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's pretty much all we've seen. Zoe tried for three. Didn't fall.
I forgot to tell Lewis where I was, so he was asking, no. Where are you? I'm kind of out of pocket for the next few hours. Maddie Holt for another three. It's just easy. She just makes it look easy.
Unreal.
Bobcats bringing it down. Minute 37 left to go in this quarter. 71-13. Bobcats are just, even though they're not in this game, they still need to play intense because that's going to transfer into what we're going to do Thursday night. Got to lift our heads up and still play the Bobcat basketball game.
Well, and again, this is not even in our classification.
It's not our classification. It's not our conference. But there's no need to hang your head. Let's just keep playing hard basketball. Keep playing tough. Play like this game is a 2-point game, and you can do something about it. Working on the give and go. Bergman moving quickly. They shoot a three. They finally miss. Sarah Evans comes away with the rebound. She passes to Anna Jane. Anna Jane drives. She shoots a 15-foot jumper. It comes off into the hand of the Lady Panthers. Bobcats back on a 1-2-2 zone. Bergman working, looking, cutting, pulling back out. They're quick. Bergman is also quick. They shoot a three. It comes down into the hands of Sarah Basinger, and when she turns, there's a Lady Panther that says, I'll take that, and she puts it up for two. 73-13. Anna Jane's going to launch a three, and it goes in. 73-16. 34 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Panthers walking it up. Coach Haliska giving direction what he wants them to do. He wants them just to wait on the last second shot, posting everyone in position just like he wants them. Bobcats sitting back waiting, then attack. Make them do something. Panthers drive to the middle. It comes off on the front end into the hands of Hadley Horton. Hadley finds Zoe. She launches a three, hits the backboard, but it doesn't go in. Score at the end of the third quarter is 73-16. So, Blaze, right now the clock will start running. Yeah. It will not stop. So, not a lot to be said right here.
No, not really.
Lady Bobcats do have 2 more ball games this week on Thursday, and I've forgotten what time. Someone out
There's
there.
another game.
They
Wait,
don't-
you talking about Lady?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So Thursday night, they'll travel to Clinton to play in the finals of the First Service Bank tournament. I don't know who their opponent will be. Then Friday night, the Lady Cats will travel to Mountain View. Fun fact, Audrey Blair has never gotten to play a game against Mountain View. Her whole junior high career, every time it was time to play Mountain View, she was hurt. Something came up.
Well,
I learned that last year.
She's hurt right now.
Yeah, but maybe she'll be back by Friday. Bobcat gentlemen play every night. They play tonight against Bergman, tomorrow night at home against Dardanelle. We'll also have a junior varsity then.
We'll be live streaming that.
We'll be live streaming that if I can.
Yes.
I've got to start being more informative about where I am. Thursday night we'll play in the Clinton tournament. We don't know what time. It depends on what happens with tomorrow's night's game. And then Friday, the Marshall Bobcats will travel to Mountain View. Anna Jane gets a steal right there. That's what the kind of action you need to see. She drives down, but the Bergman Panthers take it away, and they're going to go their direction. They're going to wait patiently, work it around. They have 35 seconds on the clock. Shot clock still in action, even though we've enacted the mercy rule and the real clock will run all the time. They're going to launch a 3. It's going to come off. Anna Grace had the great position, but a Bergman Panther jumped in there, took it away, and reset the shot clock. They're going to drive right, kick it out. They launch a 3. It comes off. Michaela Blair's going to save it. She's headed our direction. She's dribbling hard. She's going all the way to the goal. That's the kind of reaction we need. We need to keep hustling, keep pushing, even though, I know the Lady Cats know. And they may be down there doing a multiplication problem in their head. Well, if we can do this many times, we can catch up. Because that's the kind of players, some of them, that's the kind of players they are. You're always thinking, how am I going to catch up? First one's up for Michaela. It's up and good. Second one rolls off into the hands of the Lady Panthers. And when you're thinking that way, you play hard. And that's what we need out of our Lady Cats. Bergman Panthers working it around. Looking, waiting patiently on just the right shot. They find a girl down low. She goes in. They're going to call travel on the Lady Panthers. 5:47 left to go in the game. And that will be an actual 5:47 because the clock is ticking. Anna Jane to Anna Grace, back to Anna Jane. She launches a 3. It misses the goal. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Lady Panthers. Bergman walking it up. Passing it left. Looking around. They've got their 2 big girls sitting on the bench. The girls that have done all the damage have been subbed out. They hit a 3, 76-16. 5 minutes left to go. Bobcats in their motion offense. Zoe thought about a 3. She gives it back to Michaela. Oh, I believe Michaela kind of got bumped out of bounds. I don't think if it's just an evident, I don't think the refs are going to blow those whistles. Ball is on the Panther end. They're working it around. 4:26. They try to drive left. Anna Grace goes over to guard them. She gets called for a block. It's going to belong to the Lady Panthers underneath their goal. They're going to say it was on the floor. That's Anna Grace's first foul. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Bergman working it around. They drive into the right. They shoot it high. It comes off. Sarah Evans comes away with the ball into Sarah Basinger. Sarah Evans has been grabbing some rebounds when she's been out there. Sarah Basinger drives to the middle, kicks it out to Zoe. Zoe to Sarah Evans at the top of the key. Sarah Evans to Hadley. Hadley, tries to hit Zoe, and it winds up in the hands of the Bergman Lady Panthers. 3:20 left to go in the game. Bergman working it around. 26 seconds. They drive in for a right-hand layup. Bobcats are going to get called for a foul. That's going to be on Hadley. That's Hadley's first. It's up and good. Second one's up and good. Bergman with a big lead. Sarah Basinger walks it down. She launches a three. It comes off into the hands of the Lady Panthers. We're going to head the other way. Number 15 tries to drive down the right side. She's going to bring it out and kick it to the left. Working it around. Drive in the middle, lay it up and in. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Sarah Basinger with the ball over to Hadley. Hadley launches a three. She misses. Bergman, we're not even getting a second chance tonight, Blaze.
No, we're not.
Bergman working it around. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Driving to the middle. They kick it out on the right side. A three's going to go up, and it's going to go in. Minute 25 left to go in the half. I know. Michaela overweighting to come in.
There is no surprising us with three-pointers.
They're pretty awesome little three-point shooters. Sarah Evans with a shot. It misses. It's going to come into the hands of the Lady Panthers. They're going to shoot another three. They hit the rim. Rebound. Lays it back in. Sarah Basinger with the ball. Inside to Anna Grace Spurlock. Back to Sarah Basinger, who's driving right. They're going to call block on the Lady Panthers. 35 seconds left to go in the game. Bobcats have the ball out of bounds. 30 seconds. They're going to hit Zoe into Anna, back to Zoe, over to Sarah Basinger. She's going to launch a three. It's going to come off into the hands of the Lady Panthers. They're going to walk it patiently, and Coach Haliska says, just wait. Don't go back in. We don't need any more points. Let's just hold the ball out here and end this game. So the Bobcats are going to fall tonight. Going to bring their record to 2-2. 2-2. 2 wins and 2 losses. Lost to Valley Springs and Bergman, both of those in a 3A classification. We have beat Ozark Mountain, which is a 2A school, and Southside B Branch, which is a 2A school. So that wraps it up for the Lady Cats for tonight, and now we're ready to move on to the senior boys Bobcats.
Amen.
All right, Blaze. Let's let our ears rest, your voice rest, my voice rest, and start something new here in a little bit.
We'll be back, Marshall Sports Network.
Welcome back, everybody. We're getting ready to kick off this senior boys basketball game. They're introducing the starters. Logan Ward, Jesse Ragland, Peyton DePriest, Bryce Griffin, and his Alessandro Govey. They called him Al Govey. And now they're going to introduce the Panthers. Introduced to the Bergman Panthers. Number 14 is Bauer. Number 10, Foltz. The number 40 is Schubert. Number 23, Ponder. And I'm missing one. Tall blonde boy over there.
It seems brighter to me.
Yeah, that's a real light colored floor. They've got good lighting in here.
I'm wondering if they had a set of lights off just a little while ago.
I may have
'Cause it seems
55
bright.
Patton. So we're getting ready to jump center. Logan Ward. We're ready to kick this ball game off.
Let's do it.
Logan Ward to Jesse Ragland. Actually, the Bergman Panther tipped it into Jesse Ragland's hand. It's back to Peyton DePriest. We're going to work it around over to Bryce Griffin, finding Jesse Ragland down low. Jesse's going to take the right side baseline. He's going to do a spin move. He shoots. They reject it. No foul. Jesse ends up on the floor. Number 55 for Bergman takes a three. Number 55, he hits it. That's Patton. Bobcats with the ball on their end. Bryce looking inside. Little pushing going on with Logan Ward and their postman. Screen and go. Al's going to go back door, back to Logan. Logan shoots for two. 3-2. Bergman Panthers on their end, working it around the key. Number 14, Bauer has it over to 55 Patton. 55 Patton drives into the middle. He kicks it back out. Bauer's going to drive to the bucket. It's going to roll off into the hands of Jesse Ragland. Jesse's going to take it down the left side. He's going to stop at the three-point line, pull a three. Logan Ward had his hands on it, batted around, but it misplaced it, and it ends up in the hands of 55, Patton, and Bryce Griffin's going to be called for a foul. Trying to swap the ball. Referee says Bryce had a little bit of bodily contact down there. So Patton's going to go to the line for two shots. Scores 3-2, Bergman Panthers on top. First one's up and it's good, 4-2. Patton sinks that first one, getting ready for the second one. Second one's up and comes off, but Bergman comes away with a rebound. Back to Patton, he's gonna launch a three and it's good. 55 Patton with the three. So the score, Bobcats 2, Bergman Panthers 7. Bobcats have it on their end. Alessandro over to Bryce Griffin on the left side to Jesse. He's looking inside. He's going to work it around, throw it over their head to Peyton DePriest. It rolls off. Logan Ward comes in for a rebound. It bounces out of his hands. Peyton DePriest struggles for it. It ends up out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Bergman Panthers. Bauer is going to throw it in to Patton. Working it around. Inside to number 23, Ponder. He shoots. Logan Ward's going to come away with it. We're going to have a foul. on Bergman. It's going to be on number 40, Schubert. His first. Alessandro bringing the ball across the timeline. He's looking. They're leaving us open on the backside for a perfect little over-their-head pass into the bucket. Going to do that with Peyton. He turns around for a jumper, shoots and misses. Panthers on the run. They're going up 3 against 1, and they sink the 2 for Schubert. Schubert comes away with 2 points, 9-2. Bobcats are going to be fouled by number 55, Patton.
Is that his second?
No, that
first.
other one was
They're playing aggressive defense.
very
but they're
aggressive
fouling.
defense.
Fouling.
I've got a
My
player.
voice is, I'm turning my mic off 'cause I'm losing.
Drink some water, lubricate that thing. Jesse Ragland taking the baseline for an upside. He misses. Bryce comes off with the rebound, puts it back in. It goes in. Got 2 on 55. He's kind of been a go-to man for them, Patton. So good idea if we can get him out of the game. Bryce shoots his free throw and it's good. I thought he made that layup. Did he not? Oh, they're telling him. Bo Martin's telling them that bucket was good for the Cats. So the score's 9-5. Bobcats have the ball back. Yeah, and the score, they didn't put Bryce's putback on the board. But I know how that feels as a clock keeper after keeping it last week. Going to have a blocking foul on the Panthers. Number 40, Schubert, going to be called for a foul. They have 4 team fouls, and that's his second. 2 on Schubert and 2 on Patton. Inbounds to Bryce Griffin. He's looking to lob it over to Jesse Ragland. Jesse's going to go to work. He's going to shoot. It's going to roll off. He's going to be fouled. I think it's going to be on number 40, Schubert, and that's going to be his 3rd foul. Yes, it is. Hopefully, Bergman Panthers don't have the artillery to stop all our big men. We have plenty of big men to go around. Cole Harness is into the game for Logan Ward. First one for Jesse is off. Going to shoot the second one. It's in, so the score is 9-6. Bergman Panthers going to have the free reign of the front half of the court, get it across the timeline. Cole Harness is going to pick up Patton. He's going to pass it off to Bauer. They're going to try to drive in the middle, work Patton on a cut. He's going to shoot, and it's going to go in. Probably the smallest man on the court. He was able to cut into the middle and score 2. 11-6 in favor of the Panthers. Bobcats looking for something. Bryce Griffin has it. He kicks it out to Alessandro. Alessandro shoots. It's short. Comes down into the hands of the Bergman Panthers. 55, Patton. He misses. It's in the hands of Bryce. We got 2 on 2. Bryce and Peyton. Peyton shoots. He misses. Bryce rebounds. He rebounds 2 or 3 times. Out to Cole Harness. Cole is going to try to drive. He passes it to Bryce Griffin. A lot of shouting going on. I don't know what about. Probably a Bergman Panther was down and they wanted the clock stopped, but the Bobcats were in control of the ball. If you have a player go down on your team and the other team's in control of the ball, you cannot stop the clock. But Bergman Panthers in control on their end. 11-6, 3:27 left to go in the first quarter. Bergman working it around, trying to cut to the middle. They throw it out of bounds. In comes Dylan Tyler for Cole Harness. Jesse is going to inbounds the ball to Bryce. Bryce is going to be able to walk it up to the timeline. They're going to pick him up just right across the half court. Over to Alessandro on the right. Peyton working down low. He's wanting it to lob over their head. Really pushing and shoving right there in front of that referee. We're going to get a foul. Number 10. Number 10, Fultz, that's his first. 6th team foul on Bergman. Bobcats just have one. Bryce cuts. He's open. He lays it up, and it's good. 11-8. Bergman by 3. 2:58 left to go in the first quarter. Number 55, Patton has it. He drives to the bucket. He lays it up. Jesse Ragland's going to be charged with a block. So Patton is going to go to the line for a 3-point play. He's not a very big guy, but he can elevate himself. 13-8 in favor of the Panthers. And he sinks it, 14-8. Panthers want a timeout. 2:51. Got a pretty good band from Bergman. They're not as many in number as Valley Springs, but they sound pretty good. It looks like they have maybe 14 or 15 members, and then the band director. And they do a pretty good job. 2:51 left to go in the first quarter. Bobcats controlling the basketball. Bryce Griffin going to walk it up. He's going to be picked up right as he crosses the timeline by Patton. Jesse Ragland over to the top, trying to hit Peyton DePriest on the back door. It rolls out of bounds on the hands of the Panthers. Bobcats have it. Dylan Tyler's going to shoot a 3. It's going to come off. It's going to be battled around. Panthers are going to end up with it. Dylan Tyler's going to have to hustle, and the Panthers shoot 2, and Bobcats are behind by 8 points, 16-8. Alessandro Govey over to Bryce Griffin. Peyton's open down low by himself. His man hit the floor. Back to Bryce. Bryce is going to take up for a little jumper. He misses. Panthers come away with the rebound. Bobcats are going to have to hit those offensive boards. Drive to the middle, out to Patton. He does a step. He hits the 3. He's their go-to guy. He was ready for tonight to play the Bobcats. 19-8. Bobcats behind by 11. 1:50 left to go in the quarter. Bryce Griffin driving, dishing to Dylan Tyler. Alessandro's going to shoot for 3. It's going to come off. They're going to say Dylan Tyler fouled underneath the bucket. It's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Marshall Bobcats. First foul for Dylan Tyler. Bobcats are going to have to get their basketball sense to them tonight. They're getting a lot of one-chance opportunities. Bryce did have several opportunities underneath a while ago. Couldn't convert. We're missing our shots. Again, we've got a little bit of openness. Bergman driving to the bucket. It's rejected. Back out. Patton with it. Bobcats are able to steal it. Looking down the floor, they find Bryce Griffin on the left side. He goes up for a layup. 19-10. But the Bergman Panthers have a fast break, but they overthrow. They're going to have to work it back to the top. Number 14, Bauer, goes in, and he lays it up and in. 21-10 in favor of the Bergman Panthers. 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Peyton DePriest in control of the ball at the top. He's going to drive to the middle, dish off to Dylan. Dylan's going to get it out to Jesse. Jesse's out to Bryce. Bryce is going to drive to the middle. Jumper. It's off, but Jesse Ragland comes. Peyton backdoor. Up and in. Peyton, that's what we've got to have, is Peyton to get on fire. He's missed some shots he normally makes. And once he gets his rhythm, the Bobcats are going to be in good shape. Spin move by Patton. He finds number 11 out on the corner into Bauer. Bauer's going to drive to the middle. He's going to come off the front of the bucket. Jesse Ragland's going to come away with the rebound. He finds Peyton on the left side. Peyton's going to drive to the bucket. Oh, they're going to say it was on the floor. Peyton drove to the bucket, shoots it, but they're going to say it's on the floor. So it's 21-12. Ball's going to belong to the Bobcats. Number 10, Fultz, has his second foul. One thing about it, the Bergman Panthers have 3 players with 2 fouls each here to finish up the first quarter. Peyton DePriest at the line. That's unusual. That makes no sense. He made the bucket, but they said, no, he wasn't shooting. I guess he shot after the foul. No, he made the layup, and they didn't count it. Oh, but you're right. It's a 1-and-1. That's why he's shooting. Okay. All right. I'm with you, Blaze. You're right. 21-14, Bobcats. Bobcats need to make a strong steal. Now, when we come out for the second quarter, the Panthers are going to be in control of the ball. So we don't need them to score right now and then turn around and score to begin the second quarter. Bo Martin was wanting a foul called right then. Or he's either asking his player, what were you doing with that possession? 21-14. I see what you're saying about the free throw. I didn't realize we were in the 1-and-1, Blaze.
Yeah, I just looked at that and saw that.
So the Bergman Panthers have 7 fouls. 3 of their players have 2 fouls each. And I think that's Patton and Ponder for sure. I'm not sure. Maybe Fultz is the 3rd player with 2 fouls. But the Bobcats are down by 7. But that's not been a problem for the Bobcats to be behind by 7. They've come back in most every game down by at least that much and won it. I want to make mention earlier when we were broadcasting, I said that brought the Lady Bobcats to 2-2. But I had forgot they played Saturday against Parker's Chapel and won that game. So 3-2. I forgot. So we've played Valley Springs and lost. We played Ozark Mountain and won. We played Parker's Chapel and won. We played Southside of B Branch and won. So coming into this game, the Lady Cats were 3-1, and then they fall tonight to the Bergman Lady Panthers. So their record is 3-2. Thanks, Debbie Blair, for getting me up to date because I had lost track. The boys, I'll have to think about it. Have they played 5 games? Valley Springs, Ozark Mountain, Clinton. They would have been, this is their 4th game. They missed their game last night. Bergman controls it. They aren't able to convert on that possession, so it's going to go to the direction of the Bobcats. Alessandro to Logan. Logan lays it up on the left side. So 21-16, 5 points difference. So the boys will get an opportunity to have a game tomorrow. Currently, they're 3-0. This is their 4th game. Bergman Panthers with it in the middle. They lay it up and in over the long arms of Logan Ward. He slapped at it. It's just a wonder he didn't make contact and get a foul. Got another foul on number 10, Fultz. I believe that's going to be his 3rd foul. Yes, it is. So Patton has 2. Ponder has 2. And Fultz has 3. And then there's another gentleman walking around out there with 1 foul. Peyton DePriest to the line. First one's up, and it's good. 23-17. Fultz is going to have a seat. We're going to bring on the floor Olsen. Number 12 is Olsen. Peyton's second one's up, and it's good. Beautiful free throws. 7:11 left to go in the half. A lot of cheering going on. Bergman, they're stopped at the top. They're going to drive right. It's open. They're going to kick it out to Olsen. They're going to work it around. Number 23 cuts to the middle. 11 shoots, and he makes a good jumper. Number 11 is Friend. 25-18. 7-point difference to Alessandro. Alessandro drives left. Alessandro is left-handed. He's going to go in. He bounce passes to Peyton DePriest. 25-20. We need to gain, instead of changing shot for shot, we need to get ahead of a shot possession. 23 drives, and he sinks a jumper. 23 Ponder. Bryce Griffin asking for some help. Neither team showing any kind of press. Each team's able to walk it across the timeline without being defended. Peyton DePriest is stopped into Logan Ward, over to Bryce Griffin. Bryce is going to throw it overhead. It's batted to back. Bryce back to Peyton, hit little jumper. It rolls off, batted into the hands of a Bergman Panther. He's going to go up for a shot. Oh, my goodness. I could have swore Bryce got all ball. Are they going to call that on Bryce, or are they going to call it on Logan? That's the second one on Bryce Griffin. 27-20, and the Bergman Panthers are going to go to the line for 2 shots. First one's up, and it's no good. Cole Harness into the ball game for Bryce Griffin. Bryce Griffin has 2 fouls. Second one's no good, but the Panthers are able to get their rebound. We can't let that happen. We've got to be crashing those boards. A lot of contact between Govey and Bauer down low. They shoot a 3, and it's a 10-point lead for the Bergman Panthers. Peyton DePriest in control of the point, controlling the ball. Bryce Griffin's been doing that job, but he's on the bench with 2 fouls right now. Peyton pulls up for 3. He misses. Bergman Panthers comes away with the rebound. Alessandro's down there. What are we going to call here, folks? Oh, they're going to give Alessandro a blocking foul, and he did run down there and not get set. He was moving with the player. Shot is not go in, or it's not counted. 30-20, Bergman with a 10-point lead. First one's good. Second one, and it's good. 32-20. Biggest lead anyone's ever had on the Cats this year, 12 points. Bob's working it around. Jesse Ragland hasn't had many touches. I feel like the ball needs to get in Jesse's hands just a little bit more. However, oh no, we're going to have a foul called on Peyton DePriest, and the bucket is going to be good. 34-20, 5 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the half. 8 fouls on the Bergman Panthers, 6 fouls on the Marshall Bobcats. First one's up. Oh, well, it's the only one, and it's good. Old-fashioned 3-point play. Bobcats are behind by 15 points. They need to settle in and play some good basketball. On the floor, Peyton DePriest, Alessandro Govey, Jesse Ragland, Logan Ward, and Cole Harness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we're going to have a foul on Logan Ward. He came up from behind. Bergman going to the line for a 1-and-1. First one's up, and it's good. 36-20. I think we've got a better Bobcat team than what we've seen so far tonight. I think they just need to settle in and play their game. Second one is no good. Cole Harness comes away with the rebound. Ball is headed Bobcats' direction into the hands of Peyton DePriest. He's going to drive and dish to Logan Ward, and in it goes. 36-22. If we could do that often, we also need to stop. We've got a Bergman Panther shooting free range down here. Bobcat, he misses. Bobcats come away with the rebound. That's a good thing. Logan Ward with the ball, kicks it back to Peyton DePriest. He drives, 15-foot jumper. It rolls. It hesitates before it rolls off. Logan Ward gets the rebound. Jesse Ragland ends up with it. Peyton DePriest passes it inside to Jesse. Jesse goes up, hesitates, shoots, it goes in. Count the bucket. So Jesse's going to get the opportunity to make a three-point play. (36-25). 4 minutes left to go in this half. Cole Harness picking up his man as he crosses the timeline. He's an aggressive little defender. He's staying with him, switching off. Jesse comes over to help him out there. Oh, timeout for Bergman. Just afraid that Cole Harness was about to get a touching foul. (36-25) in favor of the Bergman Panthers. Well, Blaze, any weather events coming up next? I'm making him talk and I shouldn't.
Not in the nearable future.
So Thanksgiving week's going to be a good week. What about any rain?
Well, there's a
He just can't talk. Is there a chance of a rain next week? Is it sort of? Is it going to run Thanksgiving Day? He doesn't know. Poor Blaze. I'm going to have to quit talking to him. 36-25, 3:51 left to go in the first half.
I have Zoom class tomorrow.
Bergman, you're just not, I don't know. Don't eat peppermints. That's the worst thing for a voice. I used to go through this when I taught all day long, and I had to go to a speech therapist to strengthen my vocal cords. Her remedy was drink lots of water and don't eat peppermints, because I thought peppermints were doing me some good, and she said, that's just burning your voice. Bergman with the backdoor cut. Oh, and a dunk. They've got some momentum going. 38-25. Peyton DePriest with the basketball. It's stolen. Got a fast break going here for Bergman. Logan Ward was able to swat it away, but he's going to get called with a foul. So that's not a foul down there. Well, they didn't call it. I don't know that Peyton didn't slip. I don't know that he didn't slip. I wasn't really watching. Blazes decided we needed a foul down here where Peyton.
Yeah, I think so.
Peyton fell down. Going to the free throw line. First one's no good. Bryce Griffin over there giving Coach some tips. He sees some things where things are open. Bryce is going to get an opportunity to come in and execute what he sees. Coming in for Al Govey. Bryce does have 2 fouls on him, so he's going to have to play gentle defense. Second one for Bergman is up, and it's good, 39-25. Bobcats need to crash the boards, make sure they make their shots, get every rebound they possibly can. Bryce drives to the middle, up and good, 39-27. No second chances down here for the Bergman Panthers and make it difficult for them to shoot. Oh, my goodness. Number 55, Patton, is just driving to the bucket at will. We're not moving our feet. We're not getting over in front of him. He's just able to get around our men. Then we're having to commit a foul trying to prevent him from making 2 points. And he's going ahead and making the layup. We're getting the foul. So it's 41-27 in favor of Bergman. Patton at the free throw line, and he makes all a old-fashioned three-point play. 42-27. Bobcats behind by 15. Looking for Peyton DePriest. Bryce Griffin, great lob over to Peyton, 42-29. We've got all the tricks. We just got to get them to working. And we've got to get in the Bergman Panthers' face, make them shoot shots that they can't make, and get the rebound. Patton shoots that one. But we're giving the Panthers a second chance at it. Working it around. Olsen's going to drive to the middle. Out to Bauer. Bauer over to Patton. He's been doing a dance all night tonight with the ball. 23 shoots. It misses. This is what the Cats have got to do. They've got to convert on these rebounds. In for Jesse Ragland. 42-31. We need this to just keep happening. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this half. Got to stop them, not let them have second chances, and we've got to make stuff good. Number 11, Friend for 3, 45-31. Bob, with long soft pass, and Patton is able to dunk it again. He's got 2 dunks on the night. That just gets this student section for Bergman riled up. 47-31, Bobcats. Bryce with the ball to Peyton. Peyton driving to the middle. He steps. He comes out. Over to Cole Harness. Back to Bryce. Bryce, bad. Misread, miscommunication. Bryce was trying to lob it over everyone's head to Peyton. Didn't quite work out. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Bergman. 47-31. Cats have got to play some aggressive D right here and hit the boards. Patton's all about trying to make things happen. Out of bounds from Bergman. It's going to head the Bobcat way. Peyton up for 2, 47-33. Need to get a stop right here. It would be nice to go in at half, only behind by 10. Bergman working it down the left side. They shoot, rebound. Good opportunity right here for the Bobcats to score 2. Almost stolen. Bryce Griffin was there. Yes! 47-35. Bryce is going to the free throw line. We need to definitely make this one right here. We always need to make our points. Make it 47-36. Get a stop and come back down and score and just go in single digits behind at half. First one's off. It's no good. Oh, my goodness. We're going to get a foul called on Logan Ward. Logan had his hands down too low. They're saying I've lost my headset. Saying Logan made connection with his hands down low with the Bergman Panther. He needed to put those hands up high. Scores 47-35. Olsen's going to the free throw line for 2 shot fouls. They're in the double bonus. First one's up. It rolls in. 48-35. Dylan Tyler coming into the ball game for for Logan Ward. I would thought he would come in for Bryce because Bryce has 2 fouls. Here comes Justin Deckard. He's going to come in for Jesse Ragland. Give him a long breather for half. Olsen to the line. And he misses that one. Bryce Griffin gets the rebound, 48-35. We need to make something happen. Over to Peyton. They're trying to guard him on the front side and the back side. That's keeping him from doing what he normally does. Only 48-37. Bobcats behind by 11. Big stop right here. Big stop. Nope. Bergman's able to sink that one, 50-37. Over to Justin Deckard. He's looking. He finds Peyton DePriest. Peyton drives to the middle. He shoots it for 2, 50-39. 2 seconds. Bergman launches it. Hit the shot clock. Bam, 50-39. Well, not bad because we were behind 15, maybe 16. We were behind by several. So the Bobcats have closed the gap. When we come out at half, the ball's going to belong to the Bobcats. So, Blaze, let's take a rest. I think I need to go get some water for my voice too. I'm just thinking about your hoarse voice, and I'm deciding I can't talk. Sports Network. Getting ready to start the third quarter. Bobcats behind 50-39, but they do have possession of the ball. On the floor, we have Peyton DePriest, Bryce Griffin, Alessandro Govey, Jesse Ragland, and Dylan Tyler. Bryce Griffin brings the ball across the timeline over to Dylan on the left side. He's going to go back to Bryce on the left side, looking for Jesse, working the ball in. Jesse to Bryce. Bryce is going to muscle it up and into the bucket for 2. 7:40, Bobcats only behind by 9. Bergman's going to drive, kick it out. They're going to go back to the middle. They're going to lay it up and in. 52-41, Bergman. Bobcats with the ball. Bryce Griffin looking. He finds Dylan Tyler down low. Dylan lobs it to Peyton DePriest, and it's in for 2. Swapping licks here. Alessandro Govey trying to steal the ball. He does make a little bit of confusion for the Bergman Panthers. Up. Going to have Dylan Tyler called for a foul down low on the floor. 52-43. I think that's going to be Dylan's second foul. Bergman's going to have the ball. It's only going to be his first. Bergman's going to have the ball underneath their bucket. Patton's been putting on a show tonight. He drives to the middle. He's met with Alessandro Govey. He kicks it out, but he's got it at the top of the key. He's wanting to drive. He drives to the middle. He lays it up and in, and he is fouled. Bobcats have got to move their feet. They're sitting back on their kind of what I'd say sitting back on their haunches and not moving their feet quickly. That foul's on Alessandro. He's 22. He's number 22. He's got 3 fouls. Patton to the line, 54-43, and it rolls in. Cole Harness into the ball game for Al Govey. Bobcats behind by 12. Cole Harness, Bryce Griffin into Cole Harness, back to Bryce Griffin. He brings it across the timeline. Bobcats working. Bryce over to Cole Harness. Cole's going to bring it back to Bryce. He's going to lob it inside to Jesse. They're able to jump on Jesse's back and tip it back in. Dylan Tyler goes in for a blocked shot. He fouls. Bobcats were wanting a foul down here when they tried to go into Jesse, number 23, totally over his back, tipping it back out. They didn't get the call. Bergman goes in for a fast break. Dylan Tyler trying to stop them from making a shot, fouls. And now Patton's at the line, sealing a three-point play, and the Bobcats are behind by 15. 6:33. Bryce Griffin, Jesse making a screen, rolling. Cole breaking backwards. Over to Jesse. Jesse going to the middle, back, out to Bryce. Bryce for 3. It rolls off, but Peyton's there for a rebound. Peyton's going to go to the middle, out to Cole Harness. He shoots a 3. Cole Harness excellent on the threes, 58-46. Bobcats are probably going to need to grab some more of those threes to close in this lead the Bergman Panthers have created. Patton trying to drive to the middle. Cole Harness all over him. He kicks it back out. Back to Patton. They goes for a three-point shot. They miss everything. Jesse's down here to Snowbird. He lays it up. He misses, but he gets his own rebound and back in. Bobcats have closed the gap to 10 points. 58-48. We need to do some more of that stealing. Bergman driving to the middle and a shove. Yes, it was. Number 14, Bauer, shoves off one of the Bobcat players. Opportunity here for the Bobcats to close this lead to single digits. It hasn't been single digits since back in the second quarter. Bryce Griffin in control of the ball. Cole Harness on the right side, lobbing it in to Peyton DePriest. Dylan Tyler comes in on the left side cut. Peyton feeds Dylan. He goes in for 2. It counts. Dylan's going to the line. We could have the opportunity to cut this lead to 7 points. The score right now is 58-50. Dylan Tyler is at the line. He misses that. It comes down into the hands of the Panthers, being heavily guarded by Bobcats. They're on the break. Number 11, Friend, shoots a long 3. It misses. Bergman comes down with the rebound, and they're able to lay it back in. Bobcats have got to crash those boards. Got to. No second chances for the Bergman Panthers. Bryce Griffin doing a turnaround spin move. Ball is rejected. They're going to do a long pass out, going for a fast break. Friend shoots, lays it in, up for 2. And now, instead of being close to 7, we're behind by 12. Long pass to Peyton DePriest. His turnaround jumper's no good. It was coming down in the hands of Dylan Tyler, but Friend was able to punch it out. Bergman has the ball. They have an opportunity to go up. They shoot a jumper. They miss. Collapse the boards, Bobcats. Collapse the boards. Scramble for the ball underneath. Kind of come away with the tie ball, and the ball's going to belong to Bergman. Bergman controls the ball underneath their bucket. Easy does it. That was way too easy, Bobcats. It's almost like our boys weren't even ready for that pass. 64-50, Bergman on top. Blaze, what happened? I was looking away. Did we get a foul on 23? Foul on Ponder. 4:09. Bobcats behind by 14. Bryce Griffin shoots a jumper. He misses. It comes right into the hands of Bergman. We're not crashing the offensive boards. We're not crashing the defensive boards. We've got to do those things. We've got to get the ball from the Bergman Panthers. Cole Harness able to come away with a steal. Bryce Griffin trying to drive in and draw a foul and make the bucket. He gets the foul. Bryce is going to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. First one's up and it rolls in. 64-51. Number 40, Schubert, into the game for Bauer. (64-51). Bobcats behind by 13. They have been as close as 8 this quarter. Oh, it rolls off. Bobcats scrambling for the ball. Jesse comes away with it. He finds Bryce. Coach Smith calling a timeout to make sure the Bobcats maintain possession of the ball. Worked out. Bryce missed that layup he was going for, so we've got the ball. 64-51. Bobcats are letting Bergman have too many second chances on their shots. They're not crashing their offensive boards. When they're shooting, they need to be prepared for that rebound, and they need to be getting good shots. Lots of things need to be happening. There's still plenty of time. Bobcats behind by 13. 3:46 left to go in the third quarter. I got a little warm while ago, Blaze. It's when you get excited, it gets warm in here, but now I'm a little chilly. Peyton DePriest with the ball. Out of bounds. This floor is wet with sweat, just like everyone we've seen so far this year. They're trying to wipe up the sweat with the toes of their shoes. Bobcats breaking into Dylan Tyler. Dylan Tyler finding Cole Harness. Inside to Bryce. Bryce is driving right. He's looking. He finds Peyton. Peyton shoots a 3. It comes off right into the hands of Bergman Panthers. Cole Harness is there. He stops them. Patton with the ball. He's the man been putting on a show tonight. He's shot the 3. He's drove to the middle. He's drawn fouls. He's done a lot of things for Bergman. If we could get him stopped, we could do a lot. Cole Harness all over Patton. He's driving to the middle 3. Bobcats collapse on him, and he's able to sink that bucket. The clock is still running. The clock is still running. About 2 seconds. Click off of the clock. And I know how easy that is to let happen. It's just, you've got a lot of things going on in your mind. You're trying to put in the player fouls. You're trying to make sure the score's right. And sometimes your fingers just don't get on those buttons. but Patton was able to put that bucket in, and he makes the free throw. I'd be interested in how many points he's been able to score tonight. 67-51. Bobcats are on the losing end right now. Lob into Peyton DePriest. He shoots it. It comes out, but he's fouled, so he's going to the charity strike. 4 fouls on number 40. I wish it said 4 fouls on number 55, Blaze. You agree? Blaze agrees. First one's up and off for Peyton. It's been a good night tonight to get the opportunity to see all these boys. We have a lot of boys playing senior high basketball. We came up here and they were able to get a junior varsity game. So every kid has got to see some playing time tonight at Bergman. Cole Harness trying to defend. Peyton did make his second free throw. Number 55, Patton. Cole Harness staying close and tight. He's driving to the middle. We're going to collapse. Number 23 into the middle. He kicks it back out to Patton. Patton's driving to the middle. He's going on for a layup. He scores. Jesse Ragland fouls. Patton's lying on the ground. He a little bit shaken up. Bobcat's there to help him up. Bucket's good. I tell you what, can't take anything away from number 55. He's just put on a dandy show tonight. Quite the athlete. 25, Jesse Ragland has 3 fouls. Patton shoots, and it's good. 70-52. Lots of three-point plays that young man's made tonight. Bryce Griffin with the ball across the timeline. Cole Harness at the top. He's going to try to drive to the middle, kick it out to Bryce. Oh, we're going to call 3 seconds in the lane. We're going to pressure defense, 2 people on Patton. We're chasing him down. He's just fast. He's fast, but Cole Harness is right there giving him fits, trying to steal the ball. He's going to drive, kick it out. Bryce Griffin tries to steal. Oh, my goodness. Bo Martin is wanting some fouling. It did. Jesse gets it to Peyton. Oh, my goodness. Being very rough down here. Very rough on both ends. Bobcats wanting some fouls on their end of the court. That whole possession was just a little bit out of control on both ends. Bryce Griffin breaking hard to the ball. Cole Harness. Oh, my goodness. Number 11, Friend, able to steal the ball. He's going the other way. And they sink it for 2. Bobcats are behind by 20. It wasn't too long ago they were just behind by 8, and all of a sudden the Bergman Panthers extend that lead to 20 points. But if they've been able to extend it to 20, the Bobcats will be able to close that gap. Peyton DePriest is going to take the ball out over by the Bobcat bench. Jesse Ragland breaks to the ball. Peyton goes baseline. He lays it up and in. 72-54. Minute 30 left to go. Patton bringing the ball down. Cole Harness sticking with him. Peyton DePriest coming over to provide some help. Bauer down to Fultz. Kicking it out to Friend. Friend shoots for 3. It comes out. High bounce. Jesse's fighting. It comes away with Bergman. We've got a walk on Ponder. We're going to have to be aggressive and cause Bergman to make those mistakes. Justin Deckard coming into the ball game. Giving Jesse Ragland a little rest here before we hit the stretch of the fourth quarter. Minute 4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 72-54. Bryce Griffin bringing the ball on across the timeline over to Cole Harness on the right. Inside to Peyton. Peyton turnaround jumper. His turnaround, right into the hands of Dylan Tyler. The Bergman player throws it. But Dylan went up. Peyton went up for a turnaround jumper. He missed. Bergman rebounded. They threw it right into the hands of Dylan. When Dylan went up for a layup, he came up a little short. Bergman's going to control the ball and cross it on the timeline. Cole Harness tries to steal the ball. They're going to call him for a foul. The Bergman player just turned around and practically laid the ball in Cole Harness's hands. And he gets called for a little touch and foul right there. 2 boys on Patton. Justin Decker tries to go for the steal with Bauer. Bauer goes up and tries to lay it in. It rolls off. Friends there for the rebound and the putback. Our boys are looking at the ref like, are you going to call some fouls on them? They feel like they're having injustice down there. Lots of aggression going on down low between number 10 and Peyton DePriest. Really getting rough down there. Cole Harness shoots a 3. Second 3 for Cole Harness that I remember, maybe more. 74-57. Double team on Patton. Back to Patton. Oh, Cole Harness, fast hands over to Peyton DePriest. Oh, dadgummit. Out of time, we had something going on. Cole Harness slipping as he's coming away from that scramble on the floor. Hate to see that. He's our man hitting the 3s. Okay, we're headed into the 4th quarter. Score 74-57. At one time, Blaze, that score was 58-50. So they were able to score 16 points, and we only scored 6. Not a good thing. They've come prepared tonight for Peyton DePriest. His turnaround jumpers that usually go in have not been connected. The boys have also been looking at the refs with, come on, they're fouling us a little bit down here. They're hammering us, and you're not calling it. So they're feeling a little bit of injustice going on. Bobcats are in the house. Cheerleaders engaging the student section that's followed the Bobcats tonight. That number 55 from Bergman, he's definitely been on fire. I would be interested in how many points he's got, how many 2 points he's made that he's been fouled on, how many 3s, and what's his percentage. He's just had a real dandy game. He's had an unbelievable game tonight. I can't believe he would have that kind of game every night. Blaze is just having to shake his head. Peyton into Bryce. Bryce walks it up. Logan Ward, Al Govey, Bryce Griffin, Peyton DePriest, and Jesse Ragland on the floor. Fight for the rebound. We just cannot get our hands on a rebound. Headed Bergman's direction. They're going to pass it to Schubert. He's going to try to go in and turn around and jumper, and it's good. 76-57. Govey's going to try to take the left side to Bryce. Bryce into Peyton. What are we going to call here? We're getting a foul on number 10. Pushing against Peyton. Kind of think that time we would have taken the 2 points. Peyton was headed to the bucket. Peyton gets it into Bryce. It's able to be slapped away. It's headed Bergman Panthers' way. Peyton picking himself up off the floor and headed down there as well. Patton with the ball. We definitely have got to have aggressive defense on him. Bergman using the clock wisely. 55 drop. Patton driving to the middle. He missed it, but it doesn't do any good for him to miss as Schubert gets the rebound and puts it right back in. Crash the boards, Bobcats, crash the boards. Logan Ward out there to set a screen for Bryce Griffin. Bryce tries to toss it over their head. Just Bergman on a fast break, but Al Govey's there to break it up. He looks for Peyton down low. Peyton's going to, Peyton drives to the bucket. I thought they were going to call a foul on Peyton because he did duck his shoulder, but they've called a blocking foul on Bergman. Bo Martin is like, what are you calling there? He was ducking his shoulder, and we're over here just happy he called it the way he did. Peyton DePriest at the line. First one's up, and it's good. 78-58. 6:34 left to go in fourth quarter. Second one up. It comes out. Battle for the ball. Bergman comes away with it. Two Bobcats are around him. Two Bobcats. Oh, what are we going to call? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Foul on Jesse Ragland. I'm having lots of thoughts. Going to the line for Bergman is Bauer. Cole Harness is going to come into the game for Jesse Ragland. He's got 4 fouls. I guess Coach feels like he could use him better at the stretch than he can right now. Give him a rest, not let him foul anymore. First one up and good. 6:27, 79-58. This is a high-scoring game. Second one's up and good, 80-58. Bryce Griffin with the ball, the top of the key. Drive right. What are we calling here? Going to call a foul on Logan Ward. 55 Patton pats him on the chest and says, "That's okay, buddy." 4 fouls on Logan Ward. Oh, look at Cole Harness stealing and throwing it back in. Great job. Seems to me there was some contact down there that could have been called before that. We do get a foul on number 55, Patton. I guess he hasn't fouled since the beginning of the first quarter when he had 2. Bryce's first one is up and good. Bobcats not going to quit. They're going to keep fighting. 6:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Bryce's second one is no good. They're going to call Peyton with an over-the-back foul. Our fans are not happy about that call. Second foul for Peyton. We're going to go the other direction, and Bergman's going to shoot. Peyton's talking to the ref. You know, he's telling him, "I got elbowed a little bit." Bobcats and the refs not seeing eye to eye tonight. Number 14 at the free throw line. It rolls in. 81-59. Second one's up and it's good. 82-59. Bryce Griffin bringing the ball across the timeline over to Al Govey. Over to Cole Harness. Cole, oh my goodness. They're going to call Cole for a walk. Bobcats are going to bring out a pressure defense. Cole Harness on number 55. Cole's just as quick as he is. Over there sliding his feet, getting in front of him. Peyton's going to sneak up behind him. We've got 3 on him. Bo Martin wants a timeout. Score is 82-59. 5 minutes and 51 seconds left to go. We're going to leave the camera on the floor, but I'm going to take a break. Which one's mine? This one? Back in action here at Panther Palace, they call it. Going Bergman's direction. Bobcat playing some aggressive D. Going inside to Schubert. He turnaround jumper. He comes off. Logan Ward to Cole Harness. Cole Harness is going to drive the left side, kick it back to Peyton. Peyton drives in. They're going to call a blocking foul on Bergman. 2 points for Peyton. That's the kind of moves we're used to Peyton doing. 82 should be 61. 4 fouls on Patton. Boy, we needed 4 fouls on him earlier in the night. They haven't given us our 2 points. And that's good. Maybe they gave us 2 and I didn't know it earlier. Okay, finally, they've got the score what I thought it was, 82-62. Going to call a foul. I was watching the scorekeepers. I didn't watch the action. Who'd we have a foul on? Peyton. It's his third. Number 11, Friend, going to the line. First one's up, and it's good. They have hit most all their free throws as well. They've had the opportunity to hit a lot of free throws. Second one is up and good, 84-62, 5:30 left to go in the game. Bryce with it across the timeline. Peyton working, being heavily guarded by number 14, Bauer. Go in for a layup. Rebound belongs to Bergman. We're getting one chance and one chance only. Bauer, Bobcats collapsing. Jesse away with the steal. He pushes it out to Peyton. Peyton's going to easy does it. 84-64. Cole Harness all over Patton. Patton able to break through 3 Bobcats. Drive down low. Oh. Got a hurt young man on the floor. He's going to bounce up. Five on Jesse. I really thought that foul belonged to Alessandro, but they gave it to Jesse. Who'd he put into the game for Jesse? Who's not been in that game? Logan? Logan Ward into the ball game for Jesse Ragland. First one's up, and it's good. 85-64. $86-64. Bobcats with the ball going on the left side. Oh, my goodness, trying to lob it over to Peyton, and we just turn it into the hands of the Bergman Panthers. This has not been our night. This has not been our night. I don't know if not coming to school today affected us. We weren't in routine of the day, but something certainly has. Bergman throws it in, and they're able to get a layup. They're also going to gather a foul on Bryce Griffin. He's not very happy I don't think he's happy with himself. I think he's a little frustrated. Maybe a little frustrated with the referee that called that foul. 4 fouls on Bryce, 4:45 left to go in the game. That free throw comes out and into the hands of Logan Ward. We're going to head the other direction. Bryce Griffin to Peyton. Peyton's going to take up a jumper, and it's going to go in. That's what we're used to happening. 88-66. Bergman playing a little bit sloppy. Alessandro almost came away with a steal right there. Working it around. 15 seconds on the shot clock for Bergman. 55 Patton with it. You know he's going to do something. Clear the way. You get over here. I'm coming that direction. We're going to have a blocking foul on Bergman. 23, Ponder. Dylan Tyler's getting ready to come into the game for Bryce. 23, Ponder has 3 fouls. Both teams in the double bonus, but that was an offensive foul, so we're not going to the line to shoot. Coharnis brings it across the timeline over to Dylan Tyler. Dylan to Alessandro. He's going to break in the middle, kicks it out to Peyton. Peyton's going to drive to the bucket, jumps up, and it goes in, 88-68. 3:30 left to go in the ball game. Into the middle, down low. Oh, they finally missed it, and we've crashed the boards. Alessandro's heading the other direction. He's going to kick it to Dylan Tyler, who's going to throw it to Cole. Cole slips trying to catch the ball. Bobcats not playing the kind of basketball Bobcats are capable of playing. A little frustration with getting behind, a little frustration with calls they thought have gone the different direction, and we've ended up with not the ball game we had hoped for. Bergman attacking their goal. We're going to have a foul on somebody away from the ball. Peyton. He's going to be his 4th foul. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the game. Huh? Yeah, he fouled. Huh? Yeah, but first one's up and it's good. First one up and good for Bergman Panthers. I can hear. Bryce coming back into the game for Coharnis. Second one's off into the hands of Bryce Griffin. Scores 89-68. Bryce over to Peyton. Peyton down low to Dylan. Dylan trying to go inside. Ball's tapped by Bergman, and they gain possession. Bergman's going to work it to the middle. Patton kicks it out to Olsen. He's going to shoot 3. It's going to come off. It's almost like we don't have any pizzazz left in us to go after a ball. Peyton DePriest jumps up high and comes away with it. Bryce Griffin on the fast break, but Patton's able to come away with it. He's heading Bergman's direction. He's going to drive to the middle. We're going to have a timeout by Bo Martin. 2:29 left to go in the ball game. 89-68. It's not working out like we wanted it to, Blaze. We haven't gotten, how many listeners have we gotten? Have they gone to bed by now? Gonna check. Got 49 of you guys. Welcome. We appreciate you watching with us. 49 on YouTube. And 40 on Facebook. So quite the number of people watching with us tonight. So just to clear up the rest of the week, tomorrow night we'll have a senior boys junior varsity and senior boys regular game against Dardanelle at Marshall. The regular game will actually be part of the Clinton First Service Bank tournament. We were supposed to play Dardanelle at Clinton last night, and their administration made the safe decision not to put their kids on the road with snow coming. So that game is going to be played. The Clinton had no room for it to be made up, so it's going to be made up at the Marshall Gymnasium. Whoever comes away with the win there will be playing for first or second in the First Service tournament. The other one, I guess, would be playing for third or fourth. Oh, no, yeah, playing for third or fourth. Peyton DePriest with the ball at the top. He goes in. It's blocked. They're going to say it came off of a Bobcat's knees and rolled out of bounds. It's going to belong to Bergman. The girls are going to be playing Thursday night in the finals. They're playing for first or second place in the First Service tournament. I don't know who they're playing against. Someone that's listening might know. And then Friday, good steal by Andy. Oh, Andy Granado almost had the steal there. Then we all travel to Mountain View. 3 points, 92-68. Minute 45 left to go. Bryce Griffin going in for 2. He missed. Patton with the rebound. He goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Bobcats. Friday night, we travel to Mountain View, and I don't know which junior team travels with us. For some reason, trying to look that up. Cole Harness trying to throw it into Peyton DePriest. It gets away from us. Going back Bergman direction, 92-68. Oh, we got it tangled up between Dylan Tyler and Bauer. Bergman is loose. They're going to go up for 2, and they make it, 94-68. If I was Bergman probably has 100 in their eyes. I hope they're not able to get it. Bobcats go in for a layup, and they miss it. Fans are arguing. Okay, referee called it Bergman's ball. Our student section kind of did not agree. They gave a little shout, and the referee decided he had pointed the wrong direction. Bobcats with the ball, looking for Peyton. Dylan Tyler looking for Peyton DePriest. Patton comes away with the ball. 52 seconds. He's got 2 players on him. I don't know who we're going to call a foul on. Bryce. That's probably going to be his 4th on Bryce. No, that's 5 on Bryce. We're subbing down. We're putting Andy Granado, Adam Brown, seeing some of our junior varsity players. Tate Kelly coming into the ball game. Matthew Horton. Matthew Horton coming in for Dylan Tyler. Score is 94-68. Patton's at the free throw line. First one's up and it's good, 95-68. 48.6 seconds left to go in the game. What's going to be a long, cold ride home, Blaze, and an unhappy ride, 96-68. Patton going out of the ball game with a lot of points. A lot of points. Bobcats, Tate Kelly, he's going to drive to the middle. He gets tangled up. Bergman's going to be able to steal the ball. 22 seconds on the shot clock. They're not trying too terribly hard to attack the bucket. They're going to call walk-in on the Panthers. It's going to head Bobcats' direction, 23.4 seconds. Tate Kelly, Andy Granado. Andy Granado over to Matthew Horton, down to Justin Deckard. He's going to find Adam Brown to Justin Deckard, 11 seconds. Andy Granado. We're going to have a foul on the Panthers, so Andy Granado's going to go to the line. Folks, this game's going to wrap up in just a few seconds. We're going to see you tomorrow night against Dardanelle, boys only, junior varsity, senior boys. It'll be played in our place, so come out and support these guys. We hope they get home and get a good rest and get ready to go back at it. The rest of the week is filled with Bobcat basketball, either at the Marshall Gymnasium, the Clinton Gymnasium, or the Mountain View Gymnasium. So you've got plenty of opportunities to watch the Cats. 96-69. Panthers are just going to let the clock tick away, and that's going to be the end. So it's a long ride home, and Blaze has got it on the screen, 96-69. Not the Bobcats' best showing. I think we're a better team than what we showed tonight. A lot of things we're going to go work on, I'm sure. It's going to be a long ride home, so I'm going to say we're going to sign off of here, and we'll see you from the Marshall Sports Network.